right, so we're here at the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp, and you want to know who put the fantasy in Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp? Bret Michaels sitting right here with me. How are you, Bret?
I'm awesome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, actually.
Good.
I'm having a ball.
Me too. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you, too.
You too.
All right, so a couple of weeks back, I went on VH1 Classic, and you may have remembered, I told all the viewers that I was coming here to camp, and if you wanted to ask any of these, musicians that were going to be here questions, send them in, and of course we got a ton of requests, so actually questions. So
yeah,
if you don't mind to jump in.
Okay, you got it.
All right, the first one is from Darlene Blevins. Hey, Darlene. She wants to know how old you were when you realized that music was what you wanted to do with your life, and also who were your positive influences that helped you get on your way to stardom?
Got you. First of all, I'd say musically, when it really kicked in, I was probably about 8 years old. I mean, I've got videotaping me when I was about 2 or 3. I got my first acoustic guitar to actually play besides the nylon plastic strings.
Right.
But music's always been part of everything that evolved in my life and around my life. And probably by the time I started taking it real serious was probably by junior high school. And the people that influenced me, obviously I grew up early on in my life, I grew up listening to a lot of country music. My parents liked country music, and my mom leaned a little more towards rock. And as it went along, I discovered Zeppelin and Skinner, and then eventually Kiss, and so it just all went good from there. And Bob Dylan, so I got a great amount of inspiration from everything from Kiss to Bob Dylan to Hendrix to even going back to George Jones and Hank Sr. And so a lot of stuff in there.
Darlene, I hope that answered your question. Thanks for sending it in.
Thanks.
All right, next question. Oh, she's going to love that. Next question comes from Amy Burton, and as she says, she comes from the small town of Geneseo, Kansas. Amy would like to know, is there a chance of you getting back together with Poison, or are you going to stay on your own?
Well, here's the thing. With Poison, officially, we've never broken up. We've been through a lot of guitar players in our career, and this goes back pre-CC days. We had the guitar players back then, but CC has really been with us through most of the thick and thin. And of course, we have Richie Kotzen and Blue Sorcino and Crack a Smile and Native Tongue. And over the last 5 years, we've consistently, past 5 or 6 years, consistently while with Poison do all the amphitheaters and arenas. And I know for a fact that this summer we won't be out on the road. We're gonna take a break, and I'll be out just solo, and then we're coming back. Our 20th anniversary is gonna be it's gonna be a huge thing we're gonna put together for our 20th anniversary in 2006.
So it'll be something for TV, or are you gonna tour maybe?
It'll be a tour as well.
Oh, great!
Tour
so,
and TV.
Amy,
yes.
We'll get to see you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, next question is a fun one. It's from Redlands, California. Yvonne Mitchell wanted to know if you find it, this is funny because I've done this at your concert, by the way. She wants to know if you find it annoying or a great compliment when an audience member in the front row is singing at the top of their lungs, possibly louder than you during the show. I love that question.
No, the answer to that is it is absolutely an awesome, positive thing. And I think that if I was to ever walk out and everyone was extremely mellow and setting down, I'd be extremely nervous.
Right.
When you go out and the purpose of a concert is to have fun, for it to be exciting. And when we hit that stage, it's exciting, and I love getting the reaction back from all the fans. And when you're singing your music, that's a good day.
So you weren't mad at me at the Worcester Center all those years ago?
No, I wasn't. No, you're hot, so you singing and being hot.
Go on.
Win-win.
All right, final question. There's a fan, and her name is Dawn Kelly, and she's from Pine City, New York, and
Hello,
she
Dawn
loved
Kelly.
you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right. Go ahead.
You love Dawn Kelly.
Yes.
She loved you on your solo tour, but right now she's going through some tough times. And VH1 Classic was wondering if you could give Dawn a little shout out and just tell her to hang in there.
Absolutely. Dawn, I would say this: whatever it is you're going through, I really hope that you get through it. That you whatever it is, you can work it out. And listen, on a very sincere note, if you need to, just write us at BretMichaels.com, and hopefully we can get back to you and get you through this and get you out for a show and get you feeling awesome. Okay?
That is the sweetest thing. Thanks so much.
Well, I hope I hope she's doing good.
I do too. One final note. Rick and Karen Farina from Somerville, Mass. Huge fans.
Okay.
They had so much to say they couldn't boil it down to one question, so they just wanted to say hey.
All right, you got it.
Hey,
Let's
Rick and Karen.
Rick and Karen, you rock. We're going to see you Boston, New York, Jersey, hopefully Hartford, a bunch of different places, either in a solo tour, Poison tour. We'll see you out there this summer.
Bret Michaels here at Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. You know what? It's just, I can go home now.
Excellent.
Thank you so much for being with us.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Take care.
All right, bye.